Hello and welcome to the Slip Slip Sis YouTube channel. My name is Che and I am half of your Slip Slip Sis duo, and I am coming to you with another weekend vlog in Palm Desert. So if you've been following us for a while, I did one a while back when I went to visit Palm Desert for the first time in November, and basically my dad had extra Marriott timeshare points, so he's like, why don't you go again? And so I'm going again because I do have a long weekend. So I'm very excited to go, because last time when I went, we didn't get there until Friday afternoon, and by that time all of the activities, it's more of like a resort kind of place, all the like resort activities had gone and they don't really do a ton of the weekend. So I specifically wanted to go so that I could be there on a weekday. So today's a Thursday and I'll be there tomorrow. I will drive tonight, be there tomorrow in the morning to do all the activities, because I love the resort activities. Last time we did a sip and paint. I saw that sometimes they do jewelry making, aqua aerobics, so I am all for joining the activities. So I am thrilled about that. The weather is a little horrendous right now. I am here in the South Bay of Los Angeles and it just started to rain. I'm gonna be hitting the road in just a little bit, but I'll get there when it's dark, so it won't be as like pretty and landscapey, but definitely in the morning I'll get some footage. I'll probably go on a run around the property, so that'll be a ton of fun. So I'm really looking forward to the trip. I have very little plans other than I know on Saturday I need to be on my computer at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific time, because I believe at 12 p.m. or noon Central time, that's when two Advents that I'm hoping to get drop. One is the Suburban Stitcher Very Pink Christmas Advent, and the other is the Freckled Whimsy 24 stripe Advent. That's the one that I got this year, and if you watched the Vlogmas, you got to see my journey through that. And I'm less worried about the Freckled Whimsy one because it is a pre-order, so it's pre-order through this month, and I believe she'll open up pre-orders in July as well. Don't quote me on that one. Go ahead and follow Freckled Whimsy for those updates. So there's gonna be plenty of spaces in the pre-order, and I believe my sister and I are planning on splitting that Advent. But for the Suburban Stitcher one, the pink one, obviously I love pink. Pink is everything, and so I must have it. But there's been a lot of interest in that one, so I think they're gonna go fast. So I need to have fleet fingers as I am checking out that Advent. So I'm excited about that. I think I'm planning on going to like Costco in Palm Desert, because sometimes different Costcos have different things, and I don't know about you all, but Costco brings me joy. And I also love the experience of just going into Costco with no list and letting Costco tell me what I need. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and just kind of hanging out, having time to relax. We're in a very busy season at work right now, so I'm so looking forward to the time away to just take a breath and obviously do some knitting. And on that topic, you might also know that Gabrielle, or my sister, and I are doing a sock swap, where we did a sock swap for this year. So every month we do a different sock, where she's giving me the yarn and vice versa, and we knit the same pattern with it. So this month's pattern is, oh, I've lost the front of it. Hold on, maybe there is a back photo of it. Yes, you can kind of pick it up here, and I'm so sorry, I must have ripped off the top when I put it in my bag to go with me, but it is the Timeless Arrows sock by Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady. So that is our April socks that we're doing. I have it in my Taco Dinosaur bags. And then the yarn that she gave me, Gabrielle didn't give me the label for this, so I'm not entirely sure the dyer or the colorway, but it is very pretty and very springy. So you've got some really cute pastels in there, a little bit of green and pink and some purple, so very on brand for April. It kind of reminds me of Little House on the Prairie. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So I brought this with me, and I got permission from my sister, even though today is March 30th. I could cast it on early because I thought it would be perfect knitting for when I'm on my little trip, my little vacation. And I also brought some vanilla knitting, and I'm not sure if I have a sweater that I've cast on, but I'm not sure if I want to bring that, but we'll see. I think that 2 socks will be plenty, because I'm still on the first sock for the vanilla sock that I started. But you know, you can never have enough knitting, so maybe I'll bring my magic knot ball and crochet. I don't know, but I better stop yammering and like get my act together so that I can hit the road. So I'll check in with you soon.
Today is Friday, March 31st, and I did head over to the pool this morning to do aquafit, but all the fitness classes are canceled today. So I'm very bummed about that, but I am just going to hang out by the pool for the next 20 minutes or so because in a little bit I'm going to go over to make slime, which is one of the resort activities. So it's fine, it's vacation, we're going with the flow. I didn't even bring my knitting, so now I'm sitting here just staring at nothing, but I guess that's what you're supposed to do when you relax. So check back in later, probably post slime. Good morning. Ooh, the sun today is Saturday, April 1st, and I didn't do a lot of chit-chatting yesterday, but I was able to go out and do some fun things. Aquafit, like I said, was canceled, but then we did slime making, and then we also went to play bingo. We did not win, but that's okay. And then just kind of hung out, got really good dinner. And today I have to be on the computer because I have to get my advents. So that's gonna happen about 10 a.m. my time. I already got one of them. I got the Freckle Whimsy 24 stripe advent. I got the DK version this time, and so I'm very excited about that. I think I might split it with my sister. And then at 10, pardon me, I am going to get the very pink, hopefully the very pink advent from Suburban Stitcher, and then I am just really excited to go to Costco. I love Costco. I also like Costco to tell me what I need, so I'll be going to Costco out here in Palm Desert because I feel like Costco's have different things, and that's really exciting, so I'm going to do that. And then yesterday we had the chicken wings at the pool, and they were really good, so we're gonna go back again, get more chicken wings, and then kind of just hang out. I'm hoping to get more knitting in today, catch up on some vlogs or podcasts, and then just hang out before tomorrow we head out.
All right, so I failed a little bit at vlogging this morning because got an early start and drove back to Los Angeles from Palm Desert just to get, you know, settled, have enough time, do laundry, get going, because I'm actually having to pack again because I will be flying up to the Bay Area on Tuesday. Today is Sunday. I'll be flying on Tuesday, so in 2 days, for some things for work, but then I will get to stay through the weekend for Easter. So I had to like quickly come home, do laundry, repack. All of that has been done. But I wanted to share, I made some great progress yesterday on my Timeless Arrows sock. So look at that. I think it is coming out super cute. I will say I am having a bit of trouble memorizing the pattern. So that is also why it is a very short leg for me before I started the slip stitch heel flap. Look at that, interesting. It's also doing, yeah, like this interesting kind of pooling thing, which isn't my favorite, but also like I don't care that much. So I'm totally fine with it. It's a little complicated, so very cute. Definitely not something like that is so far out of reach, but I will say like I'm having a little trouble like memorizing the pattern, so that's why I just didn't want to do super long. So I have already picked up I finished the heel flap and heel turn, and I have now picked up those gusset stitches, so I'll work on those gusset decreases. Made some good progress on that. When I got home today, I actually did work on my crochet granny stripe blanket and actually finished my magic knot ball, so I can show you that. It's right here. I don't know why I'm holding off. This is my cute bag from Handspun Hope. But since I finished the magic knot ball, I can't work on it anymore. It's quite long, I'll say. So I did 300 stitches to cast on. So this is, I don't know, definitely more than 100 grams worth of yarn. And so what I'm working on, or what I think I'm going to do, is I am going to work on a granny square blanket with some of my scraps and just some of the mini skeins that I have, especially the 10-gram minis, because I know then I can use those up. Because while I simultaneously am working on this, I am also building a magic knot ball for my sister. We're gonna do a different kind of swap for next year, but sometimes the scraps are a little bigger. So then this is the smaller magic knot ball for me. So it's like, Gabs is the big sister. This one's Gabs's. This one is mine. So if it's like I have a lot of extra, then I will put some in hers, some in mine. So then I am building this up to then add in to said granny stripe blanket, but I have run out of scraps to use. So now I have to produce more scraps. So I'm thinking of doing a granny square blanket to use scraps to use up some of my larger scraps. Then I can split the remaining scrap for these two magic knot balls. Count how many times I said scrap in the last 90 seconds and we'd be rich if I had like $1 per time I said that. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm not really feeling inspired to work on my sweater that I have going, but I do have these socks going, which was something I was working on this weekend. Just a nice vanilla sock. I'm almost to where I need to be to do the toe, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe work on these just to get these through and then get them, get the cuff cast on, because these are great airport knitting socks. And then I might spend some time on my Timeless Arrows. I might not, because I'm not feeling it. I'm also ahead of our schedule in terms of finishing those in April. And because it's Scrappy Sunday, I might work on those granny squares to produce all the scraps. But if you have made it with me for this short weekend getaway vlog, thank you so much for tuning in. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.